Okay, let's go ahead and reconcile our statements for September. Since we booked off the statement, you'll see that the reconciliation will go much faster because again, most of the stuff we already booked because we were booking off the statement. So here we are. Our credit card statement first, as always. All right, make sure you pick that. 930, good. Ending balance. Finance charge 0. Okay, all good here. Continue. And you see all transactions are going to be here right now, right? Since we booked them again off the statement. Here we are. All right. Here we are, and finance charges here too. And we have 0, right? All right, so reconciliation is correct. We don't need to pay right now. Okay. So here's our report. We would print it for our records, attach it to the statement. Balance is correct. Let's double check. Yes, matches. Okay, details. Let's take a look at transactions. Matches, all good. Again, I would print it, attach it to the statement, file it away. And we're good with the credit card. Now we're going to go to our bank statement and reconcile that one. Okay, so here we are. Make sure you select bank statement for reconciliation. Date is correct. Ending balance. Okay, we're not going to enter any of the charges here because we already entered them, right? So we can just change the date to this one. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to continue. Okay, so you can see that now everything is lump sum, right? Fewer entries, not like when we did details. So we just got to make sure that it coincides. We could end up essentially adding this together, right? Keying them in, or we can just take a look at this amount. So let's just do the shortcut and trust, and if we end up at 0, it means it's correct. So again, all of these, they're right here, so we're going to click them all off. And this lump sum. All right. What else we got? Okay, so we have our draw, and since it's not, identified here, we're going to do some mathematics, right? And we have our checks. So first, let's do the draw, right? So here we are. We have 3,500 right here. We have 500 right here, and we have another 3,500 right here. So we're going to sum those up. Here we are 7.5, so that matches. All right, we also have our credit card payment right here, so we can do that one. All right, we have our checks, so let's go ahead and do that one. All right, make sure we add everything. All right, so here's the sum. It matches to this amount. All right, so that's what we want. So we know the check's cleared. All right. And we have one more thing, right? The bank fees. So this amounts, these two need to add up to that. So let's double check. All right, all good right here. So let's find out how much they add up to. All right, and they do. So we can go ahead and mark those two. And here we are, we're at 0. So even though we booked everything as a lump sum, and that saved us tons of time, right? And therefore, if we're a business owner, we have more time to do operations of our business. If we are a bookkeeper or an accountant for the business, we just save the client quite a bit of money. We explained, though, that, hey, you didn't get the level of the details you would if we did a detail. So that's the important part to explain that, these are the choices you got to make, but it's definitely much, much, much faster. So let's complete reconciliation. Okay, take a look at both reports. All right, balance matches, good. Let's take a look at the rest. This matches. Again, these lump sums now, it's a little bit harder, right, to compare. So we sacrificed some details, but we did the math behind it. We can do it again to double check. We're not going to do it in this instance, since we just did it and we know reconciles. Again, we would print this, attach it to the statement that indicates that we completed reconciliation. So again, this was a great demonstration, right, to show you the difference between doing it in a very detailed way, doing it in a crunch mode, general journal entries, and doing a general journal entries lump sum in a crunch mode. The important part is that it has to reconcile at the end. And we're not sacrificing any details that are important for preparation of tax returns. And again, we'll show it towards the end.